So I've done one side of the carpeting. I wanted to do that before I did any video, because I wasn't exactly sure what I was doing, but actually it's all turned out really nice. I might even say professional. And that's as much to do with the ease of using the material and adhesive as anything else. So I'm happy with the board. I don't actually need to make any adjustments to that. So I'm just going to mark up the edges of the board, and I know how far to overlap the carpet on these exposed areas. I'm going to mark the screws that I'll be using for the final fix. I'm going to mark those in red on this side. And then when I got the board out, I know it's only the red ones I need to worry about to transfer the other side, or at least mark the other side. Right, I'm just going to do the rear wheel arch through to the cover over the light fitting thumb screws. I'm going to do that in one piece, so it's vital that I have a nice square edge at the top there where it's going to join on to this piece up here. So I'm just going to offer a piece up, make sure it'll do the job. I'm going to come in onto the floor a good inch, so there's plenty to play with. A pair of fabric scissors might be handy actually. Free it up again. Yeah, so its largest area is fine. So I can take a bit of this off on this side. This is just really so there's not a load of excess floating about that we've got to deal with. Now this is the benefit of doing the other side first before I recorded anything. So the easiest way to deal with these thumb screws is to take them off. So this is the rear light assembly, it won't go anywhere. And really what I discovered was the easiest thing to do is cover the whole thing over, tuck the edge out of sight behind the rubber, and then just put a couple of holes in the material. Auto Extreme trim fix. It's always windy in this country, always best to have a clamp about, a bit of weight to keep this down. The actual process is very straightforward. It's nice and tacky now after a couple of minutes. So let's get our important bits in first. So that's got to go up to the edge. There. We'll work from there. More than enough cover over the top there. And there's a bit down there to go in. Excellent, right. Let's work it in. Can use all sorts of tools, but to be honest, I found just a hand and a little roller. Where's that gone? should have had a bit more glue in there, but I can put a bit in there when I join it. I think it looks good if you can get in hard to any ridges. Yeah, it just looks professional, like it's moulded into the finish. There you go, really nice that. I'm just going to just gently hold that there. Right, I'm just going to square that there actually, because that's the line I need to cover over. I want to make sure I haven't left a bit exposed, so when I join it up, see what I mean? It soon blunts a blade. Tough gear, it's really good. Oh. So I'm just going to pop this rubber trim back on. Because I need to take it off across the top there. I don't want it dangling around too much. I just used a little bit of a plastic, bit of a spatula I suppose you might call it, just to help. That just looks professional, doesn't it? Just trying to work out how to do this easily. I've cut a little hole, just slightly smaller than I need there, because I can just stretch it to go tight right now. And of course there's a rubber cover over the top, which even if there's a bit of a gap, it will take it up. So a bit of fiddling and just pegging it out, I've managed to actually get a nice workable cut there. Let's get that edge in nicely. Don't forget it will stretch. Now take it from the middle out to where you're going. Oh, look at that. Absolutely sound. Try not to grop myself on the... that in there, into them ridges. It looks really good then. Excellent. One of them jobs, but when you actually finish it, you realise you've learnt a load of little ways of doing it. Should I need to do it again? Or never that? Excellent day's work. That was a very effective little patch repair. Just a final rub down on the surface to just clean it a little bit, make it better for adhesion. And where I put these patches on, give them a quick rub over just to smoothen out any edge. Right, so I've cleaned down the board, made any little patch repairs where there's big holes. There's quite a few little screw holes, but they won't show up. So I just cut a large piece of material to cover it. Around here. Right, my two tools to use for this: a little roller to get in any particular areas. And I found this really useful on the last big panel. It's a tile grouter, and that soft rubber allows me to mostly pull the carpet out away from the centre. That's how we'll work it, and that way we'll get a nice finish. You'll note lots of cardboard because this is a finished surface, so I don't want any random spray of glue going across it because it makes life hard. Leave that for 2 minutes. in. It's quite nice actually, where it's still a little bit tacky from the first bit of glue. You can just sort of offer it up nice and easy. But I think that'll do. I'll take a bit off there. It's probably a really correct way to do this, but there you go. One panel all nicely carpeted. I spared you all the swearing doing the last bit to get it all in position. But looks really good. Just a few screws to pop in.